Hey everyone, this is Sharon from Sharon at Sea, and we are starting something new this month, and it is called Sharon at Sea Cruise News. That's right, we are going to start going over everything that's kind of happened within the cruise industry throughout the whole month, and just it's going to be kind of like a recap of what's been going on, what's new with all the cruise lines, and some of it you may have heard of already this month, some of it may be new, but we're just going to kind of, like I said, do a recap of what's going on with all the major cruise lines. So let's get started. All right, I have some news here for 5 different cruise lines. Okay, let's get started with Royal Caribbean. All right, Royal Caribbean's beverage package prices are going to be increasing in 2019. Yeah, that's right. So one thing about Royal Caribbean is their beverage prices kind of vary depending on the ship and the sail date. It's not really a flat rate like the other cruise lines. So let me tell you what they will be increasing to. They have 3 packages. They have a deluxe package, a refreshment package, and a soda package. So their deluxe package is it was $57 to $63 per person per day. It is going to raise to $63 to $70 per person per day. Their refreshment package is going from, it was $26 to $29 a day. It is going up to a flat rate of $29 a day per person within all the ships and sail dates. And the classic soda package was $850 to $950 per person per day, and it is going up to $12.99 per person per day. That's a pretty steep. That's about a 30% rise for increase for most of their packages. So we'll see how that goes over. One thing about Royal's drink package is it does benefit you to pre-purchase it if you are able to, because if you go under your cruise planner, a lot of times there are deals under there where you can actually receive sometimes as much as 30% off the drink package if you pre-purchase it on Royal Caribbean. So keep that in mind if you are planning to purchase that drink package. All right, speaking of beverage price increases, let's move on to Norwegian Cruise Lines. They will also be increasing their beverage package prices, and theirs will increase up to $99 per person per day, plus the 20% gratuity, which will bring it to $118.80 per day. Now, one thing different about Norwegian Cruise Line versus the others is, people tend not to get as upset with Norwegian increasing the prices. You don't hear much about that because one thing Norwegian offers is the free beverage package for the free at sea. So that's one of their perks, and most people that are going to have a few drinks usually purchase that perk in their package. So all they end up paying is the 20% gratuity for that, and so that's really not bad, 20% gratuity for your free drinks all week. All right, and one more drink package increase here, and that is with Carnival Cruise Lines, and it is not here in the United States. So don't worry, guys. It is the ships sailing out of Australia. Yes, they have had about a 10% increase, and their prices are just increasing to what we are paying here, which is $51.95 if you pre-purchase the package and $56.95 if you purchase it on the ship. So they are basically just sort of catching up to what we are paying here in the US. So there you go. All right, we have another change on Carnival Cruise Line, and that is an increase on their Faster to the Fun price on the Carnival Horizon. It has jumped up about $20 per stateroom, and that is from $89 to $109.95 on the 6-day itineraries, and from $99 to $119.95 on the 8-day itineraries. Right now, the Horizon is alternating between 6 and 8-day itineraries. So one of the perks of Faster to the Fun, or a few perks of Faster to the Fun, is you get priority embarkation, priority luggage delivery, you get priority dining reservations, and priority tenders, or nowadays water shuttles. And you also get early stateroom access on embarkation day. So you can get into your stateroom and have access to that earlier than all the other guests. So one thing that it depends on is Faster to the Fun is a limited availability, and it depends on how many, it varies from sailing to sailing. It depends on how many Diamond and Platinum members are on that specific sailing. So they start with kind of a lot amount of Faster to the Fun, And then later, depending on how many diamond and platinum guests are booked on it, that will kind of alter how many more Faster to the Fun will be added, or if they will add any more at all. So it kind of depends on that, because there is just a limited availability that they will let on the ship early. Another thing is after your final payment date is a good time to check for Faster to the Fun if you're trying to get Faster to the Fun, because maybe some people have canceled that have had it, or that's when, some of the diamond or platinums may have canceled, and so some will become available at that time. So that's just a little tip for you there. So there you go. That is another increase for Carnival Cruise Line, and right now it is just on the Carnival Horizon. All right, here's kind of a fun addition to Carnival Cruise Line, and it is pizza delivery on the Horizon and the Vista ships. And this is something new that you can do from the Hub app. You can actually order pizza to be delivered to wherever you are on the ship. It is a $5 charge for doing that. And one reason they started that fee was actually to prevent waste. I guess there were some people sending pizzas to other people around the ship which didn't order them. So it was as a joke. And so that was... they kind of had to do that to kind of prevent that from happening. So there you go. But hey, you know what? That's not bad for having pizza delivered to wherever you are. Now there are a few areas that they will not deliver the pizza to. Like say if you're in the theater watching the show, they do not come into the theater in the middle of the show and deliver you pizza. So there are a few limitations, few areas that they don't deliver to. But for the most part, they'll deliver to you. What you do is you take your picture, download it or upload it, whatever, to the Hub app there, and the crew member sees your picture, and then they come to that area where you're at, and they find you, and voila, there's your pizza. So there you go. That's kind of a fun addition. And they plan to, they're trying it out on these two ships, and they plan to kind of make that fleet-wide as well once they see how it goes, and as long as it, everyone seems to like it, and it's a big hit. So there you go. New news with Carnival Cruise Line and the pizza. All right, another increase with Carnival Cruise Line, and that is in their onboard gratuities. So it has gone up to $13.99 per day per person, and for the suites to $15.99 per person per day. So if you want to avoid paying that, this will go in effect December 1st, 2018, and if you want to avoid paying those extra costs, if you already have a cruise booked, then get online or call your travel agent or PVP and add those gratuities to. But other than that, they will be going up December 1st, 2018. This is kind of how they break down really quick. Some people always ask how they break down. Right now, the housekeeping team is getting $435 out of that amount, and the suites get $635. The dining team gets $689, and alternative services, which is kind of some of the workers in the galley and just some of the other workers around the ship, get $275 broken down. So that's not that much actually. But that's how it breaks down. So just kind of keep that in mind. Some of the areas like the kids club, if you have kids in the kids club do not get any of those gratuities. So sometimes it's nice maybe at the end of your cruise to just throw them a couple dollars or something to say thank you if you have children. And I know one reason that's not included in there because everyone doesn't have children. So the people that don't have children obviously don't want to pay for that. So there you go. Just keep that in mind. Maybe some little extra things used around the ship that aren't in there. Just a way to say thank you. All right, another increase with Carnival. All right, and here's my last bit of Carnival news this month. And I did a YouTube video on this last week, which I will link in the description below, which gives all the details on it. I'm not going to go into all the details now. I'm just going to kind of give you the highlights here. But basically, Carnival Victory will be going into Drydock on March 19th of 2020, and will be having a $2 billion enhancement makeover, and she will be basically turning into one of the Sunshine class ships. And she will change her name after that, and she will be called the Carnival Radiance. So all kinds of new things are going to be added to her. There are also going to be a few unique changes with her as well. So you can watch my video. I list all the changes that will be going on with her, and it sounds pretty exciting. So there you go. All right, I have a little bit of Holland America news as well. Holland America has also announced that they will be increasing their gratuities, and that will be effective December 1st, 2018. And their new prices will be $14.50 per person per day, and their suites will be $16 per person per day. So that is the increase that Holland America has decided to go with. Now, passengers on the 2019 World or Grand World and the 2019 Grand South America Antarctica voyages, that's a mouthful, they will be grandfathered in at the lower rates. According to Holland America, the gratuities are split for daily services and paid to crew members working directly with the passengers, such as dining staff and room stewards, as well as the support staff and the galley and laundry staff. All right, we have a couple things from MSC Cruise Lines. All right, first, MSC has announced this month that they have an agreement to build 4 new ultra luxury ships, which will be coming out in the first one in 2023, then 2024, 2025, and 2026. So they will each hold 1,000 guests, and there will be 500 cabins on each one. The ships will be able to take on unique itineraries because of the smaller size, and they will also include the yacht club's personalized butler service 24 hours a day. So that sounds amazing. So look for the first one to make her inaugural cruise in spring of 2023. One more thing with MSC Cruise Lines is they plan to eliminate all their single-use plastic products from their whole entire fleet across the globe, and they will introduce an alternative. So by March of 2019, they have phased out pretty much all of their plastic single-use products, and they will have them replaced with a more environmentally friendly product. So a few products that they will be getting rid of will be like their straws, plastic spoons, bags, glasses, stirrers, things like that. Also packaging for single portion items such as buttercups, jams, or yogurts will all be removed as well. So there you go. They are currently working with suppliers internationally and locally to provide an eco-friendly alternative, which will be 100% biodegradable. So there you go. That is all the news I have for you this month. So we'll be back next month at the end of November, and we will have all of November's cruise news for you. So hope you've enjoyed this. Give us a thumbs up if you like these type of videos, and we'll keep them coming. So there you go. That's all the news I have for you. And until next time, happy cruising.